right, this first picture from the 8th and the 9th. This was inside of our hostel. This is at the Generator in London. We had bunk beds. Actually, we had 4 bunk beds in our room, but it was just for the 2 of us, so we had 2 extra beds. This next one here is of the London Tube, the Underground, and this one as well. Those trains get pretty crowded. This was actually not as crowded as it got. It got so crowded I couldn't even pull my camera out. I wanted to take a picture of that, but I couldn't actually reach my pockets. Here is the London Eye. Now in London, I expected it to rain a lot, but actually it just rained a little bit here in the morning and then later this afternoon, and that was it. We stayed there a few days and only got light sprinkles. Here's Cale, and across the Thames is there's Parliament, and that big clock tower is Big Ben. Actually, Big Ben, I learned, is the name of the bell, not the clock tower. And here's the observation wheel, the London Eye. And now all along the river, there are these types of boats that take tourists up and down and give tours. And I was actually sitting on one when I took a picture of another one. Here's a picture of Parliament again. I really like this picture. This one came out very well. Kind of looks like a postcard. A little tugboat going by. This is the dome of St. Paul's Cathedral. And this is Tower Bridge, often confused with London Bridge, but actually London Bridge isn't much of anything. It's just a very simple concrete bridge that goes across the river, and this Tower Bridge is the more ornate one. Now, whenever the Thames was busy years ago, this drawbridge would go up and down about 7 times. And for the longer times when it was up, people would have to go up the tower, cross the upper bridge, and then back down. Now it doesn't look that big, but that's actually 13 stories. And here is a picture from on the London Eye. This is actually inside one of the capsules, looking out across the city. And here as well. And this is actually a picture of London Bridge. You can see it right there. Not much to talk about. That's me inside the capsule. Here I am looking down. Later that day we went over to Greenwich. You may have heard the term of Greenwich Mean Time. Well, this is where it begins. This clock in that window is actually the prime meridian. It separates the western and eastern hemispheres. And that's me standing across with my left foot on the west and my right foot on the east. No, wait, I got that backwards. Flip that, reverse it. There you go. And this is the hotel that we had. A very small room. It was actually above a pub, but surprisingly it wasn't that noisy. And here you can see one of the famous double-decker buses in London. It's a statue of Wellington, apparently. I really don't know who it was. We were just meeting there because we were about to take a tour with this guy. His name was Pip, and he gave us a free tour around London. And I saw this neat sign. It's a crosswalk sign. It's actually, I was shooting up at it. So I'm 6 feet tall and it was above me, so that's about 8 feet. It's for equestrian people to cross the street with their horses. This is a picture of the changing of the guard. You can see the soldiers. I wanted to get a lot closer, but as you can see, there were thousands of people there. And I couldn't get much closer than I did, but this is with a telephoto lens, so you can see a little bit. One of the police officers. There's another one, keeping traffic at bay. Some of the honor guard. This is Buckingham Palace. The Queen was not in today. As you can tell, the flag on top is just the Union Jack. Whenever she's actually there, there's another flag that is flown. There's my roommate. Apparently he doesn't like Buckingham Palace. And here we go. This is my tax deduction picture. Since I play a guard like this in the park, I can count part of my trip as research. So about 5% of my travel expenses is deductible, just because I took a picture of this one guy. Ha! Here's another one of the more serious police officers. And that's me proving that I was actually doing research, standing in one of the guard towers. This is our hostel again, the Generator in London. And this is the view outside of our hotel room above the pub. Later that night we walked across Tower Bridge. I got this shot. And this is King's Cross Station. I actually went to the platform where Harry Potter got his ride to Hogwarts. And yeah, there's nothing there. There's nothing there at all.